Hello everyone, welcome to the Shabby Shack. In this video we are making the nautical rope wreath. I'm going to be using 3 11-foot strands of rope and a wreath frame and some zip ties. I folded my ropes in half and zip tied them at the end where they're folded. The hubby held the zip tie for me, but if you have a hook you can hang this on, 4 hands aren't necessary. Now I'm going to braid my rope. At the end, I'm going to place another zip tie. I started to zip tie it onto the wreath and realized my wreath frame was too wide. So I'm going to go back and you'll see me cutting out the center circle of the wreath. Here we are, we're getting rid of that center circle and I'm cutting it close to the bar so that I won't have anything sticking out. Now we're going to zip tie this onto the wreath form. I'm starting and I'm going to zip tie going around at all of the crossbars. The reason for this being that I want to make sure that I make it all the way around first. And then I'll go back and I'll add my zip ties in the center. When I got to the end, my rope was too long, so I had to zip tie it and cut it. I'm getting this one zip tied again to the crossbar. Now I'm going around. I'm checking to make sure that it fits the width of the wreath fine. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to zip tie between the crossbars. And I'm putting it on the center bar, making sure to grab the 2 center pieces of rope that touched the center bar. And I'm going to continue this all the way around. I cut all my zip ties. I flipped it over and noticed that I had a part that wasn't zip tied. I actually broke one of my zip ties, so I had to go back and put one back into this piece here at the center bar. Now I'm using some of the webbed ribbon from the Dollar Tree. This is all Dollar Tree materials. And I formed a bow with it. The hubby's tying my jute for me. And then I'm going to flip it over and tie it again. These are Dollar Tree florals. I cut them down to size. I'm going to zip tie the bow to these florals. Then I'm going to wrap the jute on around and tie it again in the back to hide that zip tie. Once I have that done, I'm slipping a zip tie behind the florals close to the knot. And I'm just going to flip this over and zip tie it to the wreath form. Trim that off, fan out my bow, and we have a gorgeous nautical wreath. Thanks for watching and please sprinkle.